Well, greetings to you all. This event represents the powerful intersection of religious faith and the sciences. Allow me to explain. People of biblical faith, Jews, Christians, Muslims alike, find the origins of the family chronicled in Genesis 1 and 2. In these chapters, God establishes marriage as a fixed aspect of his creation, essential to the divine order. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them. And God blessed them and said to them, "Be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth." Therefore a man leaves his father and mother and cleaves to his wife, and they become one flesh. The message of modern science is remarkably quite similar. To choose one prominent example from the field of evolutionary paleoanthropology, I turn to the paleoanthropologist C. Owen Lovejoy, an American scholar who examined hundreds of studies, casting light on the social life of humanity's early ancestors, sometimes called the hominids. He reports his findings in the American journal Science. Since our origin as a unique creature on Earth, he shows, we humans have been defined by four characteristics: the long-term bonding of a man to a woman, what we today call marriage, by the free sharing of resources between the man and the woman, economic unity, by specialized sexual reproductive behavior, that's scientific language for complementarity, and by intensified parenting and social relationships, that is, a turn to procreation, protection, and the rearing of children. Lovejoy dates what he calls these distinctive hominid character system as beginning over 2 million years ago. These familial social traits, he says, were the very reason for the emergence and success of the human race. Now, there's a difference here in timing between what the Bible says and what science says, but the essential message is the same. To be human is to be familial. The overwhelming message of the medical, biological, and social sciences also confirms that children are predictably happier, healthier, and more successful in life when they are raised by their two natural or biological parents who are married. In the same way, the social sciences show how natural marriage elevates prospects for the health, wealth, and happiness of adults, especially those who are blessed with children. It is in these ways that faith and science converge regarding the gifts of the natural family. And this will be a regular theme at this conference over the next several days. I have one other comment. I appreciate very much the theme chosen by the local organizers for this conference, Wind of Change. It brought to mind the closing words of the Natural Family, a Manifesto. This was a World Congress of Families document drafted in 2007. Allow me to quote its concluding words. "A new spirit spreads in the world, the essence of the natural family. We call on all people of goodwill whose hearts are open to the promptings of this spirit to join in a great campaign. The time is close when the persecution of the natural family, when the war against children, when the assault on human nature shall end. The enemies of the natural family grow worried. A triumph that not so many years ago they thought complete is no longer sure. Their fury grows. So do their attempts, ever more desperate at coercion. Yet their mistakes also mount in number. They misread human nature, they misread the times. We are all called to be actors, the moral soldiers, in this drive to realize the life ordained for us by our Creator. Our foes have chosen to embrace a culture of death. We have a world to gain. Natural families of all races, nations, and creeds, let us unite.